Fraser, Brittany Fraser, and McKenna Ray on that front line for...
Well, they just threw us a curveball. It looks like Elizabeth Lavoie is going to start, so I guess they're going to switch up. They said they had a few little nicks and cuts on that Lady Pioneer bench, so I guess that's their first change right off the bat.
Okay, so we'll put Lavoie in there as a starter then.
Boy, and this is a big game for the Devilettes, Clyde. Big game.
Well, it is, and Lebanon will start Stacy Andrews, Jasmine Brooks, Ebony Marshall, Crystal House, and Brandon Callis will get the start tonight, so it's going to be a very small lineup for the Lebanon Devilettes, and they'll be giving up a tremendous amount of height.
Poor Crystal House, here we go. She'll be down in that low post again.
Well, she's going to have a lot of height down there to take care of tonight.
Absolutely.
So, again, for Lebanon, it's Andrews, Brooks, Marshall, House, and Callis, and it's Patterson, Locke, Fraser, Ray, and Lavoie for Warren County. Warren County coached by Ann Eads, who played there just a few short years ago, played then at Trevecca Nazarene College in Nashville, and now is back up there coaching the Lady Pioneers, and of course your Sean Dilligard coaching the Lebanon Devilettes. And we're ready to play. Stacy Andrews will step in to jump it with McKenna Ray, and here's Marv with a play-by-play call.
Well, they're set at the jump circle. The ball is in the air, tip controlled, batted around, and it looks like Jasmine Brooks runs it across in the backcourt. So Lebanon starts out with opening possession. Here's Marshall on the right wing. Warren County opening up in the zone, and the bad pass all the way across. House able to control it right in front of the sideline, in front of the Warren County bench. She'll get it back into Brooks. Brooks penetrates right side of the lane. Dish off left side. Oh, great play that time. Eddie Marshall backside. They went to double team Brooks, and she dished it to Marshall for the layup, and Lebanon leads 2-0. Here in the front court, in a hurry, Amanda Locke kicks it back near side to Ray. Ray back out front to Patterson, and they'll set it up. Callis all over Patterson. Lebanon opens up in straight man-to-man. Patterson cut off top of the key, feeds right corner. All the way across, there's a dump down low to Lavoie, back out front to Patterson, down in the corner. Back out to Locke, and they're going to call a travel on Amanda Locke as she took off. And, boy, she had a whale of a game down in Warren County. She had 22 before they started the fourth quarter. Ended up with only one three-pointer there in the fourth quarter, but led all scorers in that earlier meeting with 25 for the Lady Pioneers. So that is definitely a player to keep an eye on if you're the Devilettes. Here's House on the right side, guarded closely by Patterson. Hands off to Brooks. Brooks skip pass across to Callis. Andrews in the corner, long three-pointer, misses everything, but gets her own rebound on a loose ball. Instead, batted around to Locke, and here come the Lady Pioneers. Up ahead, there's Brittany Fraser. Loses it momentarily back to Patterson. That pass tipped. Back to Locke. Locke feeds in the corner. Long three-pointer by Ray. No, she fakes it. Kicks back out high. Bad pass into the backcourt. Let's see if Brooks can run it down before it goes out of bounds. She can't, but it will be Lebanon ball all the way in the front court along the baseline as Lauren Patterson unable to corral that long pass. That looked like a Lebanon play.
Brooks might have had a chance that ball, but I think she realized it being her benefit, just let it go out, and finally did.
Absolutely. Here's Andrews set the inbounds, gets it to Marshall at the free throw line. She ball fakes to the left, feeds it back to Brooks, and Lebanon sets it up. Warren County opens up in a 2-1-2. Brooks penetrates, dishes left side to Crystal House. She's guarded over there by Frazier. She'll work around top of the key. Down the left side of the lane, wild shot up and no good. Great save by Marshall, kicks it into Brooks. Short jumper off the glass, no good. There's House, offensive rebound. Her putback, no good. Coming out of there for the Lady Pioneers, Locke. She feeds on the right wing to Frazier. That pass stolen by Callis. It's Callis and Andrews in the front court. She's cut off by Locke. She kicks it back to House, top of the key. Guarded by Patterson. She'll drive the middle of the lane, a little short 8-footer up off the front of the iron, no good, but she's fouled in the act. So Crystal House gets to the line to shoot two, and Lebanon already up 2-0 with 6:02 to go here in the first quarter. First team foul on either puts Crystal House at the line to shoot two. First free throw in the air off the back of the iron, no good. Boy, points at a premium when these clubs meet. We say this every week, but Lebanon needs every opportunity to score.
They had to put it on the board.
I think they got Patterson. We'll have to check and see. Second free throw, no good. Long rebound tipped out to Ebony Marshall. Feeds in the right corner to Brooks. She'll penetrate, kick it all the way across to Andrews. She's open for three, doesn't take it. She'll hand off to Callis, swing around the top towards the key. Here's Brooks right side. She'll penetrate and drive. Her little 8-footer in the lane off the front of the iron, no good. There's Crystal House with offensive rebound. Her putback is no good, but she's fouled, and I believe they'll get Lauren Patterson.
Well, it's 12 or 13 there, one of the two.
So they got McKenna Ray on that foul.
23 rather than 13. You're right. 2 fouls.
Free throw up by House is good, so she's 1 for 3 now.
House finally found the range. She was a little too strong in those first 2.
Boy, and they need her to be aggressive on the offensive end, and that offensive rebound and attempted putback demonstrates that. Second free throw in the air and good as well. So Lebanon stretches the lead at 4-0. Here's full court pressure. Man-to-man by the Devilettes. In the backcourt, here's Brittany Frazier. She's working on Callis. Here's a double team with Brooks. Picks up her dribble, gets it across the line to Locke. Locke in a hurry the other way down the middle of the lane. Little 8-footer off the front of the iron. No good. Gets her own rebound. Takes it back up strong off the glass and good. So Warren County finally on the board with 5:26 to go here in the first and cut the lead to 2 at 4-2. Here's Brooks in the front court. Guarded closely by Patterson Palm, no call. Kicks it to Andrews. She'll ball fake. Short jumper from the left elbow is good. So Stacey Andrews answers back for the Devilettes and stretch it back to 4 at 6-2. Here's that full court pressure again by Lebanon. McKenna Ray cut off in the corner, feeds right side to Frazier. Frazier down in the left corner. Ball fake by Patterson. She'll penetrate around, kick it in the far corner to Amanda Locke. Long three-pointer off the side of the backboard, no good, but deflected out of bounds. Let's see who they call. I believe it's going to go to Lebanon. Boy, that was a horrible-looking shot from over in that corner.
Well, it was for them. Looked good to us.
Looked real good for the Devilettes. And Coach Dillgar with the bird's eye view. There's House right in the middle of the lane. Bounce pass to Marshall on the baseline. Skip all the way across to Andrews. She shuffles, drives to the baseline. Cut off. Nowhere to go. Looks for Callis on the handoff. Gets it to her. Deflected out of bounds that time by Amanda Locke on the handoff. So the ball stays with the Devilettes underneath their own basket along the baseline. We're glad you guys could join us here on February 7th as we wind down towards the last 4 games of the regular season. Marshall set the inbounds. High pass out front to Jasmine Brooks, almost intercepted by Frazier. Brooks drives, penetrates, dishes to House. She'll dribble back around that right side, take it straight back across the lane. Wild shot up, no good. Looked like she's fouled, no call. Rebound to Ray and stolen away by Jasmine Brooks. She'll take it straight to the basket, up and off the glass and good. So Jasmine Brooks with that intensity on defense, unmatched by any player on this Devilette squad, makes the steal, takes it straight to the hole, and Lebanon's up by 6, 8-2. Here's pressure in the backcourt. Patterson has it, feeds it over to Ray. Ray across the timeline, cut off by Callis right in front of the Lebanon bench. Dribbles back around, fades. Boy, great running start that time by Patterson. Her shot is no good. Rebound in there to Lavoie. She has it back again out high to Patterson. Feeds in the corner over here to Frazier. Long three-pointer from the left side. Misses everything. Saved in bounds that time. No, it's not saved. Patterson got a hand on it, but unable to save it, so the ball goes back to the Devilettes. Lavoie to the bench, and into the game, Heather Frazier.
Well, the Eli girls are in the ball game for
How about that? That's Lebanon's version of
London
the Twin Towers. Iceland and London into the game in the low post. Here's Crystal House, Brooks, and Stacey Andrews in there along with them. So Callis and Marshall to the bench for the Devilettes. Crystal House out high, top of the key, feeds right side. Brooks wide open for 3. In and out, no good. Battle for the rebound. There's London Eli. Has it momentarily. Jump ball possession there on Warren County.
Well, London got it, but made the mistake of bringing it down. And if she'd kept it up over her head, I don't think they could have tied her up. But when she brought it down, they grabbed it.
Well, old school tells you the Kevin McHale method is always the best. Just keep it up there and put it back up. Here's Andrews guarded in the backcourt. She's guarding McKenna Ray. Full court pressure. They kick on the near side. Just into the game, Brooke Bowman dishes right side. Amanda Locke ball fake. Should penetrate inside. Crossover dribble. Her shot is up and no good, but Iceland Eli got her as she put up the shot. So Amanda Locke decided she won't shoot from behind the arc. She'll take it to the hole.
First foul on Lebanon. First team foul on the Devilettes. Warren County been tagged with 2. 3:14 to play in the first period.
Locke's first free throw rolls around and good. So Amanda Locke with her 3rd point of the night and the 3rd point for the Lady Pioneers. Callis back in, Andrews to the bench, Marshall back in, and Brooks to the bench. So Iceland and London Eli, Brandon Callis, Crystal House, and Ebony Marshall. Second free throw by Locke off the front of the iron. Crystal House runs down the rebound. She's got Marshall up ahead. They're cut off over there by Bowman. Instead, stolen away by Brittany Frazier. Up ahead to Bowman. Her little layup is good. So points off turnovers right there. Been a big problem for the Devilettes all season. Demonstrated there as Brooke Bowman takes it all the way to the hole. Here's Callis in the front court. Dishes back to Crystal House, guarded by Bowman. Looks for a cutter. Marshall unable to get it to her. She'll dribble back between the rings. Right at the jump circle. Kicks right side to Callis. McKenna Ray pops out on her. Warren County staying in that zone. Here's House and long three-pointer from the right side. Air ball misses everything. Rebounded up ahead to Brooke Bowman.
She dribbled that one about 1.5 feet over her head, but got away with it.
Could have been a turnover. Here's Amanda Locke, top of the key. She'll work on Callis. That crossover, no good as Iceland Eli takes it away. Gets it out to Callis up ahead of the pack. She'll take it straight to the hole, up and off the glass, and good. Boy, Brittany Frazier got caught in no man's land. Lebanon able to convert the turnover into 2 points, and they lead 10-5 with 2:20 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. They're actually able to maintain a lead. So see how they can finish out this first quarter. Coach Dilligard has gone to the bench frequently here early to keep these troops fresh. Here in the backcourt, there's Frazier. Great steal by Ebony Marshall. She's 2-on-1. She'll take it to the hole, up and good. So Ebony Marshall, there's points off a turnover for the Devilettes as opposed to against them. This full court pressure effective here early. There's Locke in the middle. Gets it far side to Bowman. They've got Numbles. She's back on London Eli. Long shot off the side of the iron. No good. There to run it down is McKenna Ray. But they're going to call it out of bounds off of Ebony Marshall, so the ball goes back to the Lady Pioneers. Back into the game, Lauren Patterson to the bench. Brittany Frazier for the Lady Pioneers. Callis and Iceland Eli to the bench. Stacey Andrews and Jasmine Brooks back in for Lebanon. McKenna Ray along the baseline, set to inbounds for Warren County. Gets it into Heather Frazier. And that deflected out of bounds again by Jasmine Brooks. She is so cat quick on defense and has a nose for the ball, so to speak. On the baseline, here's Heather Frazier set to inbounds. Nowhere to go. Great interior defense by Lebanon that time. Andrews got a hand on that one, but Brooke Bowman able to control it and get it outside. Here's a feed left side, Patterson. Down in the corner to Ray. She'll spin back out to Patterson. Dish in the corner, far right corner to Bowman. Got it down low to Amanda Locke. Couldn't control it. London Eli has the errant pass. Brooks has it up ahead, knocked out of bounds by Brooke Bowman. So to stay with Lebanon, quarter court, far side.
Well, Lebanon's really keeping an eye on Amanda Locke because they're double and triple teaming her down on that low post.
I think Coach Dilligard said we do not want her to beat us. Make it be someone else. Marshall with the errant pass right to Brooke Bowman. Bowman's got an easy layup. She'll take it down up and off the glass and good.
Well, that's a gift.
Boy, wasn't it?
Bowman now with 4. Both have come on breakaway layups.
And Lebanon cannot afford to give up easy points like that. Lead still at 5, though, 12-7. Here's Jasmine Brooks in the front court. Tries to feed right side to Crystal House. Does so. Ray interrupted that momentarily. Crystal House will dribble back around here on the right side. Feed to Brooks. Brooks guarded by McKenna Ray for Warren County. She'll dribble across to the free throw line. Kick it left side. Marshall, long three-pointer outside. Air ball, no good. Crystal House can't save the rebound. It's out of bounds to Warren County. So the last minute here in the first quarter sees Lebanon up 12-7. Here's McKenna Ray in the backcourt across the jump circle in the timeline. Picked up by Marshall. Feeds to Bowman. There's another wide open short one. She blew that one, and then London Eli with the rebound. Tries to get it to Andrews, but Lauren Patterson stepped on the baseline, so that gives it back to the Devilettes. Boy, Brooke Bowman is just having the quarter of her life.
Well, she just blew a wide-open 2-footer.
She did. 4 points total in that first meeting, all those coming in the third quarter earlier this year. Here's Andrews. Full court pressure by Warren County. They get it up front to London Eli and deflected out of bounds by London Eli, so it goes over to Warren County. So full court pressure that time by the Lady Pioneers, and timely at that as it creates a turnover right out of the inbounds play. Here's Heather Frazier inbounds, and London Eli returns a favor and gets it ahead to Stacey Andrews. Andrews works out there on Brittany Frazier. She'll take it straight to the hole, up and off the glass. No good, no foul call. Eli with a putback is good. Boy, London Eli in the right place at the right time. That time garnered that in and put it back up and in to stretch the lead back to 7 at 14-7. Here's Locke, a whirling dervish down there. London Eli with the rebound on the missed shot. So Amanda Locke pressing it just a bit here early.
Made a great move but missed the shot.
Oh, and here's Brooks on a breakaway straight to the basket. Layup up and no good, but she's fouled. So Jasmine Brooks and Crystal House unafraid to take it straight to the hole this evening. Very aggressive on the offensive end, and they're rewarded with trips to the free throw line.
Well, Devilettes are only 2 of 4, 50% from the free throw line, and we need all the points.
Boy, that would have been a good three-point play, but instead a trip for 2. Brooks' first shot up and good. She has become an extremely reliable backcourt player. Kelsey Blackburn checks in for Ebony Marshall, and Iceland Eli checks in for big sister London.